Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews from a regular dude, where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels, occasionally I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews from a regular dude, down in the basement. Today I'm doing one from a channel I haven't done before. This guy, I think his name was Nick Crowley, and it's called The Mysterious Stairs in the Woods. So let's check this out. Might be kind of creepy.
Today's video is going to be about one of the most mysterious internet urban legends of all time, the stairs in the woods. Now, this is a phenomenon that was first mentioned on Reddit and has since exploded onto the mainstream. And honestly, after doing a ton of research on this, I really can't tell if it's real or not. So I want to actually go out into the middle of the woods and search for this strange phenomenon for myself. This is going to be
I've been in the woods a few times and I've never seen anything like that. Have you?
disaster. But first, let me give you some backstory. In August of 2015, a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service took to Reddit to share some of their most terrifying stories from deep in the woods. And among these stories, one stands out in particular. The story of the stairs in the woods. The story reads, "We've been told not to talk about it by our superiors, and at this point we've all gotten so used to it that it doesn't even seem weird anymore. On just about every case where we're really far into the wilderness, I'm talking 30 or 40 miles, at some point we'll find a staircase in the middle of the woods. It's almost like if you took the stairs in your house, cut them out, and put them in the forest." I asked about it the first time I saw some, and the other officer just told me not to worry, that it was normal. Everyone
It's probably from a house that burned down or something and the stairs were left, is what I'm thinking.
asked said the same thing. I wanted to go check them out, but I
Some
was
kind of
told
a structure.
very emphatically that I should never go near any of them. I sort of just ignore them now when I run into them, because it happens so frequently. So after reading that, I'm not surprised that it has captured the attention of so many people. It's intriguing, it's different, and it's scary as hell if we're being honest. But at first, not many people believed it. And that's because this story was actually posted on the No Sleep forum on Reddit, which in case you don't know is a fictional thread. However,
It's a podcast,
other SAR
too.
officers, as well as those who frequently spend time in the woods, have come forward since reading this to share their own stories of seeing these stairways in the woods. And amongst these stories, there is no clear correlation between the
That was just
size,
put
the
there.
look, the style of any of these stairways. They're all just randomly in the woods, and they seemingly lead to nowhere, but they also all seem to exude some type of dark energy, which makes those in the area feel a sort of paranoid feeling. And I should also mention that out of all the stories I read, I never actually read one from someone who walked up the stairs, which could be a dark indicator as to what these things can really do. Now, admittedly, I am skeptical of this whole thing, which I will get into later, but I will say that there has been actual photo evidence that all but proves that there are actually some stairs in the woods. So they are in fact out there. Now the real question is, are they just some rotting staircases, or are they actually something paranormal? So for
You know what? If they're going up, I would go up it. If they're going down, I wouldn't do it. Could be the stairway to heaven.
such a mysterious topic, there are surprisingly few theories offered as to what these things could really be. The first of which being extremely simple. Theory 1 is that these stairs are just left over from previous buildings.
There you
Though
go.
the original poster stated that they would see these stairs over 40 miles into the woods, most of the photo evidence we have today has come from within 10 miles or even less into the woods. This could be an ideal distance for a cabin.
Yeah.
So potentially these stairs are all that remain of a rotted away cabin. After all, most of these stairs are often made of brick or iron, which would likely last longer than the typical wooden build of a cabin. Plus, I've read that these stairs could also be left over from old mining houses or even sketchy businesses who may have burned their buildings to the ground to cover up them ever being there. And all that would remain from those would be the stairs. So we are driving
True.
to the woods, not necessarily a national forest like it's supposed to be, but
Could be clear back from the days of Prohibition, where they had like stills out there or something. Or it could be just a burned down meth lab or something.
You know, there will be trees there.
There
That's
are
the one
trees right
qualification.
here.
Shut up. So I think in like a shallow surface level kind of way, the first theory makes sense. I mean, they were just stairs left over from a rotted away home. That's where my brain initially went. But also, it just doesn't seem to explain everything. Like, I take a look at some of the pictures, and I don't know if there was necessarily room for houses to have been there in the first place. And also, that doesn't really...
Okay, as far as that theory goes, it could have happened years and years ago, and all that those trees and stuff weren't even there when the house was there. So there could have been room.
explain the feeling of dread. Intriguing, but I don't think that's necessarily it. I mean, would it make sense for a whole cabin to just rot away without a trace and the stairs be perfectly preserved? And that's another thing. In a lot of these cases, the stairs have been just that, perfectly preserved, almost as if nothing had ever touched it before. So I can see where this theory was going, but at the same time, I can't see it accounting for all of these stories.
It's pretty weird.
Theory 2 is short, but very terrifying, and that is that the stairs were made for cult rituals. Oh, God.
Okay.
So the idea that they would build the
creeps me out.
staircase in the woods to maybe do some sort of sacrifice or some weird initiation thing, it really doesn't sound that far-fetched. So I'm not going to pretend to know what cults do in their spare time and in their free time and what these rituals entail. So this theory is definitely possible. However, are they really walking 40 miles out into the woods? I don't know. What do you think about the cult theory?
I think it makes sense in a way, but I also
Yeah.
don't think that, your average cult member is going to be able to find a random spot in the woods 40 miles in every single time.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're unmarked and very hard to find. So you're right. These places are very obscure. Again, surface level makes sense, but there's really quite literally no evidence to back this up.
That's
The
pretty
third
dark
and most
creepy though.
debated theory is that these stairs are something paranormal. For starters, those who encounter them all claim to have felt the urge to flee the area due to its dark presence. So one of the big things for those who kind of explore the world of the paranormal is that gut feeling. That sort of dark energy that you can't help but feel that tells your brain that we gotta get out of here.
Have you ever had that feeling though, like when you're like walking down the street or something, the hair just stands up on the back of your neck and you're like hyper aware after that because you're like something's telling you something's not right? I've had that. That's pretty scary.
Here, something isn't right. And I felt that in extremely haunted places. So for me, the
Listen
fact
to
that
your
everyone who
intuition.
sees these stairs all claim to have this exact feeling, it actually adds some validity to this theory for me. Also, some people claim that these stairs are not permanent structures and that they only appear every so often in certain locations, including one person who claims that she sees a specific set of stairs in an exact location only about 1 in every 5 of her hikes. The other time she's in that area, there's nothing there. Now, when being near these stairs, people will also report time slippage.
Yeah,
One
that's
minute
what I
it's
was gonna
noon,
say.
and the next it's almost sunset. So I'm not opposed to the idea that this could be something paranormal, but I'm left wondering, what is their purpose then?
It's another
What about these
dimension.
stairs
A whole nother dimension. Another time. Same place, but another time.
is so paranormal? Some believe that these stairs are actually used by aliens and UFOs in order to abduct people. Hell no. No. Okay, I'm not going back into aliens on this channel. Hell no. I've had too much of that for the time being. I mean, from what I know about UFOs and stuff like that, they can shoot down that little beam that sucks people up. What do they need these stairs for? Get a couple more feet off the ground? Are their beams not that powerful? Do they have weak beams? But perhaps the most popular belief is that these stairs serve as some form of portal to where, well, no one knows. Maybe another dimension, another world, or maybe even hell itself. Although in that case, wouldn't the stairs be going down?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this too literally, aren't I? This
Probably.
might potentially be the
Yeah,
reason
it could be.
why the stairs are typically seen by SAR officers
I mean,
looking
who's
for
to
missing
say?
people. This is also interesting.
Who's to say hell is actually down and heaven is actually up?
Given the extremely high number of people who disappear without a trace in national forests. Maybe these missing people were intrigued by the stairs and climbed up them and slipped into some sort of other dimension. Here's why this makes sense to me. When you hear about these stories of people who go missing in the woods, most of the time it's children. And children are kind of dumb. So obviously a young kid would be intrigued if he saw a stairway in the woods, and he would go run up it and slip away before his parents could even see, and he would be gone without a trace. Maybe far-fetched in some instances, but these disappearances are never explained, and they really do just disappear without a trace. Maybe we're onto something. But despite that, I still feel like this theory, along with the other two, they're kind of soft. And I say that because I haven't had an experience with these stairs. In order for me to really believe in them or not, I feel like I have to go into the woods and search for myself. So let's go into the woods, kids. I'll bring candy. Alright, we made it. Let's look for these stairs. Alright, so we're starting our trek into the woods now. Well, I'll be honest, we're running out of daylight already, which is always a bad sign when you're starting off a hike. Thoughts on us potentially dying today?
I'm ready for death.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Same. Well, we're about 2 feet into our hike.
We're watching the video, so we obviously made it.
There's just a kind of a lake going on here. If I saw a set of stairs out here, just hearing that third theory, let's just say I would not go up there. I don't even think I would get close to it.
I'd poke it with this.
You would poke it?
With a stick.
With a stick. What if you were transferred into another dimension? Or possibly hell itself?
It would get me away from you, so.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm already living in hell, so. Look at our shadows. Oh my god, goals. I kind of look like Slenderman. What the hell? Do I really look like that? Oh shit, yo, I thought these were stairs. These are most certainly not stairs. This may be the closest we get to stairs today. This is a very extreme hike so far. Lots of puddles. Wait, do you see this? These are not stairs, but these are looking sketchy. It's like a tarp. What do you normally associate tarps in the woods with? Bodies. If this is a dead body, we're rich. Oh my god, no, it really looks like something's in there. Well, I need a stick to poke it with. Do you have a stick? That's the stick?
Stick for you.
It's hay.
Your hay.
Oh my god. Jump scare. No, it's just a tarp. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Listen, there was one fleeting second there that I thought there might be like a little child's body in there.
Jesus.
I don't know what it was. Fear took over. Tim Hortons cup. That could be a sign of the occult.
People that like coffee.
Do you see the claws on that thing?
That's a bear.
That is at the very least a mountain lion. This does look cult-like. I'm scared.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
it's
weird.
garbage. And a seat cushion. It was weird. The wind just kind of stopped all of a sudden. We got a little deeper out into the woods. This is the first time I felt kind of creeped out. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, you're right. Second time. Forgot about the body bag. Oh, I'm not going in that way.
Think he's gonna find anything?
Okay, no, I'm not even trolling now. Don't these tracks look fresh? And there's no human tracks. That's how you know it's not a dog. Admit that, right?
Yeah.
We're fine. So this is about as deep as we're going today. Not trying to lose my life. The sun is setting. It is getting colder. Hypothermia is not a joke. So we're gonna head back. We will investigate this further some other time when we're actually in like a legit forest. But for now, between the theories, I can't confirm any of them. I just didn't see enough today. After our search turned up empty, I couldn't help but think of one last theory, and that being that this whole phenomenon was made up. I mean, the original story was posted on that non-fiction forum, and it's possible that people read the story and were really interested in it and made up their own to kind of build up this legend. In the very few places where there actually are stairs in the woods, this could just be a total coincidence. And also, this legend has really grown so much that I feel like a ton of people know about it now. So that being said, if you know about this theory and then you see these stairs in the woods, you're probably gonna feel that gut feeling of pure horror. So yeah, I'm very skeptical, but in the same breath, I have to say that I can't totally discredit these stories. So if you do manage to find a stairway in the woods, I would stay far away.
I would be really tempted to go up it. I really would. I would be really tempted to at least go up a few steps and see what's up. But that was the mysterious stair in the woods. Mysterious stairs in the woods. I kind of think it's just a story, but like he said, none of that can be discredited, so I don't know. But I'm going to put his link to his channel in the description, so check it out, because that seems like a pretty cool channel. Now, how about a joke? A sandwich walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.